Yes. I'm glad that people come. I pointed it out. I'm like, haha, it just because I had that whole conversation with you a couple days ago, and then
yeah. So can I tell the little story?
Go ahead.
Jackson went on a rant one day about how Idris Elba would make the perfect Irwin.
Well, we won't open that argument up again, but
anyway,
let's just move past
that.
So
he goes on this whole thing about it. The very next day, I walked into Marshall's and I found this coloring book. It's Idris Elba. How, like, of all the actors to have on the coloring book, how funny was it him? So anyway, that was a Christmas present from me.
We didn't recap much last episode because we were kind of in a hurry.
Okay, so they're going back to Paradise. Reiner's about to go back.
Right.
Are they going to get back the female Titan and founding Titan? Was that the plan? So we'll see how they do.
Couple things I missed that I caught again while editing. They were talking about the ships being sent over, but then the ships were going missing, and they were supposing that it was Eren and the other Titan. So I guess they've been sending ships to Paradise for a while, but Eren and the Colossal Titan, which is Eren and Armin, have been shutting them down. Yeah, and the other people. I thought that was kind of funny. Also, the people that were listening in on the conversation were just the Marlian officials or whatever that are keeping tabs on the Titans and stuff because the Titans are Eldian and they want to make sure they're not trying to revolt. Yeah, exactly. I think that pretty much covers most stuff. There's lots of lines I was getting tweeted at and talked about, like, oh, you missed this, but I was like, that wasn't in there. They were talking about a scene where the cart Titan, I forget her name. How do you pronounce her name? Peak? That she'd, like, walked up to him on all fours. If it happened in the show, I didn't see it. It would have been funny, though. They said it at least happened in the manga. But there's a lot of people saying we cut that out of the show. We didn't.
I don't remember
If I saw it, I would have put it in, but I missed it twice.
I'm sure we would have commented it if we would have saw it.
Because that's freaking funny. Anyways, I think that pretty much covers everything. Also remember that I do have to cut out a lot of things, but that's because I can only show up to 10 minutes of an episode.
Otherwise, it'll get taken down.
I have to be pretty selective with what I'm supposed to show, and I don't know what's important.
Yeah.
Because I haven't read this far in the manga, so up to this point, I don't know. I'm just guessing as to what's important and what's not. Yeah. So, anyways, I think that covers everything. Pressing start in 3, 2, 1.
It's really quiet. Oh. That was Reiner.
Oh my god, so Weiner's dad is Marlian and his mom's Eldian. Okay, this is ridiculous. Why is the volume so low?
I don't know.
I turned it up. Oh, it wasn't. Okay, the earphones weren't plugged in. Shut up, Katie. Is
that Bert?
Yeah, there's Annie in the back. That's Peek or Peck, and the two.
Aww. No, you're not. Aww.
Oh! What? We're going... What? We're going back. Young Eren. Also, I did notice that was Zeke, the older one talking to him.
Oh, I didn't
I'm assuming
notice that.
So, yeah. I mean, that was all of them. That was Zeke.
Yeah, I guess
what's the name
so,
of the one
yeah.
that got eaten by Ymir? I forget his name. Oh, our first time we can see Annie since season 1. Marcel.
Oh, Marcel.
Oh.
Rainer. すまない。
That his dad?
そうなんでしょ。母さんは僕が生まれる前。俺を縛り首にしてんだろう。俺は逃げ切ってやるからな。お前らエルディアの悪魔の親子から。
No.
俺たちは明日壁を。俺たちは世界を代表して悪魔を裁くべく選ばれた戦士なんだ。すまない。え？俺がお前を持ち上げたり、弟を貶めたりしてたんだ。
Whoa.
弟を守りたかった。
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's Jameer.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen, but I hate it. Ah!
やるじゃん。ちょうどそれでアギトを失わずに済んだのに。くそ。もうマルセルは帰らない。
Oh.
ダメだ。ダメだ。
確かに。あんたはこのまま帰れば鎧を剥奪されて次の戦士に食われる。
俺だけだと言い切れるか。3人とも逃げた責任を俺だけが問われるのか。アギトの回収も得策じゃない。そいつがアギトの巨人を使って逃げたら、
そんなすぐに巨人の力が使えるわけ。
お前はすぐに超大型を使いこなしただろうが。
自分の身を守るためなら私たちを脅すってわけ。
Oh my god.
I gotta read what's happening, but I...
Put your hand down and watch.
No, I can't! He's dead!
Oh my god. Oh my god! He is dead!
Poor Bert, y'all are scaring him.
And that's when they attacked the... I think they were just kids when all that happened. Dinah. To think what was going through their heads during the first episode. When all we thought were just these mindless monsters showed up and started killing everything.
But they just went through all of that. And had been going through
and
all
they
of
weren't
this.
just monsters, they were kids.
They were kids.
Yeah. Oh, so that explains why Annie was missing from the first invasion, is because she was unconscious. Sorry. A unit of children's soldiers made up of Eldian devils. They undergo harsh training and are selected based on their grades, skills, behavior, personality, and devotion to Marley. Hey. That's Kenny.
Is it Kenny?
That looks like Kenny.
Wait.
Wait, what happened? What's going on?
Where are we? What's going on?
Annie just showed up to Kenny, and she's pulling something. Oh, you know what we need to watch?
Lost Girls.
Yes. That was something
explain.
that maybe explain what's happening here.
Okay.
Possibly, I don't know. We need to watch those though.
We were
supposed to watch them before we started season 4, but you know, things happen or not happen in our case.
Yeah.
どうやったらそうなれる？お前やミカサみたいになるにはどうやったら？俺は何も果たせず終わっちまう。
Oh my gosh.
ただやるべきことをやる。巨人を一匹残らず駆逐するんだろう。
What? No, don't do
Oh
it.
my god, oh my god.
Did you just now realize what's going on,
Yes!
Katie? I almost lost it for a second. This is so freaking jarring to go back and forth like this.
ここに心的外傷の治療に来てるが、俺のは嘘だ。記憶障害で家まで帰れないってことにしてるが、怪我してるな。戦士になるための訓練か。ええ、でも俺はなれません。同じ候補生に優秀なやつがいて、俺の出番はなさそうです。ここじゃ有名なやつですよ。この前の戦争でも活躍したくらいで。誰だ？でも俺は力がないから何もできないまま終わるんだ。俺はここに来て毎日思う。心も体も蝕まれ、徹底的に自由を奪われ、自分自身も失う。こんなことになるなんて知っていれば誰も戦場なんか行かないだろう。自分で自分の背中を押したやつの見る地獄は別だ。その地獄の先にある何かを見ている。それは進み続けた者にしかわからない。
Who was that guy? You know?
One of the guys that he saw last episode, that he's missing a leg.
Oh. Oh, that he helped?
Mm-hmm.
You're lying to me. Okay, so the episode had a lot of back and forth in it, but it was really good because it's so cool now to go back and see the other side of what was happening on the wall.
Right.
Like, while the city was being attacked, we were all focused on, like, Aaron's mom being eaten by the Smiling Titan. Like, this is what...
I kind of wish the whole episode was back there.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about the whole Reiner situation though, with him
That-
like, getting to this
Once
point.
I figured out what was going on.
It took a lot. Like it's the mustache, isn't it?
It's the mustache.
You can't figure it out.
Well, no,
I
okay,
learned
so
though.
listen, so I kind of, whenever it first started, I knew it was Reiner. My heart said Reiner, but I was thinking that they were still back in training camp. So I thought during training camp he tried to...
Oh, but then you realized this
But then
was
I
like
realized
current.
that this was happening
It was
now.
kind of jarring to go so quick from like that.
Yeah.
To
So in my
current.
mind I was thinking, oh, in training camp, like so he tried to... And
Right.
then I realized it was now, and then it just broke everything
Yeah.
in me.
I definitely wish that I wish that we got a little bit more because that was really interesting. Like seeing their
Yeah.
perspective going back. I wanted to
kinda
see
hope
what was
there's
going
more
on.
like that.
Yeah, I want to see what their thought was whenever they breached Wall Rose. But I would be so down to see more of that because that's really
Yeah.
interesting now that we know ahead of time and seeing their whole perspective on this whole situation.
Yeah.
And how Reiner felt for Eren because he saw himself.
Yeah. Because Aaron kind of had that same attitude of like, I'm not going to get anything done. Why am I here?
Yeah, the same way
And
Reiner
that
was.
was kind of the
before.
same way Reiner was. And so,
Yeah.
it's so weird. Like, it just changes your whole perspective on the show, honestly.
I know. Every episode feels like just adds more to it. There's some things I pick up. It's like this whole show.
I feel
there's
like I'm
no.
missing a lot.
There's no. I do too. Like I feel like there's a ton of information that's just here because there's no. There's like nothing that's there that wasn't meant to be there. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
every single bit of information that you're like, okay, well, that's weird. It's like comes
It
back
comes
and
back.
you're like, wait, what is saying
So
again?
I'm trying to like pay attention to everything and like every character and hear what they're saying, so that way whenever it comes back later, I can catch it.
Yeah, but it's
it's
hard
hard
because
because
you're
you're
trying to
also
make
trying to-
commentary and talk too, and then it's like
exactly
you
what
feel
I
like you're
was
missing
gonna say.
thing, or in cases your situation, there's something bloody happening, and you have to cover your eyes and be like, I don't know what's going on right now, but
Read the subtitles! Reiner was getting beat up. What was I supposed to do? Just watch? Like you made me watch Mike get eaten?
yeah, I guess that's everything. At least for the time being. It's hard to. I know if I watched it again, I could pick out a bunch more things, but as
Yeah.
of right now, that's what I got.
I'm kind of ready for it to, like, once or at the end of it, to go back and then watch a video of somebody who actually knows everything.
Yeah, I know. Watch like an analysis or something like that.
Yeah,
just
and then
kinda
break
go
everything
through.
out and then see everything that we missed.
Yeah.
Next episode.
We'll try and watch Lost Girls between this. I don't remember how many parts it is. It's 2 or 3 parts.
Okay.
But I think that's probably going to be important going down the road.
I think so too.
We also
Probably.
didn't forget about Death Note. We just
have not
have
forgotten.
been distracted. Every time we've gotten together to record, we have one thing to record, so we got to record Death Note or Attack on Titan. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and bye.